So, this happened today. I was born, and now it's my birthday. How are you guys doing? Life Path 8. Like I told you before, I am a 8-day. Because my birthday's on the October 26th, and I feel the effects of the. And I think I do have another 8 somewhere in my numerology chart. I haven't looked at it in a minute, so I don't remember exactly where I have it. But yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of you guys. You guys are the shit. Life path number 8 is no joke. So I'm going to clap 3 times. I don't have my Sri Yantra with me. I left it in my office. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to go into my office or not today because I was like, it's my birthday. People want to take me out. I want to go out. I don't know if I want to take any clients, go to my office, drive back and forth, spend the gas money, running around everywhere. So I'm just kind of staying put. I'm in the house, just waiting for all the events that people have promised me to take off. All right. So I want to clap. Clear from last reading. All right. Absolutely. Life path number 8. Let's get into your energy. I can feel it. No impressions have come up yet. No words. Life path 8. You guys are always on the deeper end of the spectrum. There's always lots to discuss. Lots of activity going on with your life path number. Let me be quiet for a second. Life path 8. Mooching. Are you guys mooching off of somebody? Somebody mooching off of you? Getting comfortable. Is that you? Life path 8. Let's see. Life path number 8. These Osho Zen cards, I think they take me in pretty deep because I'm like woozy, like from the last reading I did. Life path number 7. I put a limit on how many collective readings I do a day because I used to like go hard and try to do 4 at a time or whatever. But I realized my limit is 2 a day. Like that's all my third eye can take, or else I'm like my energy, it gets so low. It's hard for me to pick it back up after those readings. If you didn't know, giving readings, it kind of like uses up your like glands, hormones, some chemicals in your body get used while you're giving your readings. All right. Life path 8. Life path 8. Not all of those. Life path 8. Life path number 8. Life path number 8. Okay, that. Life path number 8. Osho. These Osho Zen cards always have lots of jumpies. I'll do the best I can reading all these cards. Okay, so the first card that comes out is the Miser, which is the 4 of rainbows, the 4 of pentacles, which lets me know that there's fear at the base of your reading. Fear that maybe you're not going to get back what you give out in return, and fear of movement too. All this stuff that you have is probably weighing you down, and it could be stuff, spiritual stuff. It could be lots of gifts, and I can understand that because as a life path number 8, a lot of times you start off with in poverty, and you work your way up, using your skills, your beautiful skills at that, your artistic gifts, and you master it, and then when you get stuff, I can understand that you wouldn't want to like give it away freely, trust people with it, or You'll be like, my precious type of tease, you know. But this card is like saying that, okay, you kind of can free yourself from being in bondage to hoarding. You know, you don't have to. You have more than enough. You kind of have mastered like manifesting things, accumulating things. And now you're kind of in this place where you have so much activity going on, you don't know what to do with all this stuff that you have, like all the wealth that you've accumulated within your being, all the values, all the spiritual work you've done. This is the Two of Wands, the Two of Fire, possibilities, and it's reversed. So that's telling me that, you know, you don't, maybe you don't see your possibilities, because a lot of times I can understand, and you can look at this card and be like, me, I have stuff, but you know, look around in your life. You may be looking at your circumstances and you may see that maybe you're not where you want to be. You might be living with someone, or be like, you might be receiving help from someone, but the situation you're in has helped you mature in a way that you have accumulated everything that you need. And now it's time for you to look at like the opportunities and possibilities that you have around you, because you have accumulated so many things. And another two here. So you're feeling pretty imbalanced mentally and in your willpower. You know, you don't know which way to go, how to think about it, and it's stressing you out. The Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands. Here we see someone who is juggling so many things that just one wrong move and his bubble's going to pop. And when this card is reversed, you know, it's like, it seems like the letting go is going to happen. What you fear is actually going to allow for the universe to get through to you. The message is trying to get to you to let go, move on, stop thinking so much, and stop trying to do so many things. Maybe focus on one thing, one gift. A lot of times when you're super talented and have so many gifts, all these gifts that you have, you may be afraid that if you choose one path, one thing, then you won't get a chance to do everything you want and everything you love to do. So you kind of focus on that instead of focus on the fact that, you know, you have a journey to get going on and you need to choose something. Trust me, everything that you love, know, and have accumulated, all your skills will be used no matter what you choose to do. So next, what came out is the Eight of Fire, traveling, and it's reversed. So you're like delaying your movement because you want to hold on to the position you're in right now. You feel safe and secure and maybe even comfortable, that you're not taking chances. You're not growing and you're traveling spiritually, like movement. You need to listen to your intuition and take the steps you need to take if you want to get the things done that you say that you want to get done. It's time for you to take action. All right, and so this card, patience, is in the middle of it all. The Seven of Pentacles, which is another seven, which denotes challenges, you know. The challenge would be seeing the fruits of your labor. You may be afraid that if you let go of hoarding all these gifts and you choose something and you go on your path, that maybe you won't get the results that you want when it's the time for you to get them. You know, you may be, it seems like you're in a crunch for time, and say you feel like you need to like move out, you need money, you need to do something, you need more money than you can trust, or need more assistance than you can trust that you can accumulate within yourself. So you think, you know, and the universe just kind of like, get started. It's kind of already late. It's time for you to use all these gifts that you have and get moving in the right direction, and trust that in the right season you will reap your harvest. This card is saying you will reap a harvest. You absolutely will reap a harvest, but you have to trust and let go and just go for it. You have to go. It's go time, you know? And then we have the King of Water, but he's reversed. And so you may be spending too much time healing. It's time to trust that you've done enough right now. There's nothing else for you to work on right now. And I mean, I can relate a lot to this reading as well. I am basically using my life as an example as I'm looking at this reading. Yeah, you can just kind of like be so focused on your healing and on kind of perfecting things that it becomes counterintuitive. As a perfectionist, you know, I can understand that, but my wisdom is telling me that sometimes it's time to heal yourself, and sometimes you have to just kind of like put a stop to the healing process and just take a chance and move forward. And well, I want to say something. Oh, you're not going to heal everything in one setting, in one season. When it's time to take action and time to move forward, it's really important to do that. It's really important to take the opportunities and know that and trust that when it's time for you to go back into your healing, trust me, and you know this, it'll still be there. You don't have to be perfect in order to receive your blessings or to interact with the world or to be blessed by using your gifts and talents. You don't have to be perfect in order to show your face. You're beautiful, even if you have a lot of healing to do, so you feel, you know. It's become like a habit to stay in that space, it looks like. And you don't need to think anymore. You don't need to, you even see all your possibilities. You're not moving forward. You see that and it's kind of like a defense mechanism. It looks like it's like you're keeping yourself in this space because you don't want to drop all these things. You're trying to hold on to all this stuff, which is understandable. But just know that you'll gain that and more, through experiences. Experience is just as important as being comfortable. And going through extremes and experiences too is important so that you can be a well-rounded human being and live to the fullness of your birth chart and evolve past it. Facing your challenges in your birth chart is really important so that you can evolve past it, so you don't have to keep on doing the same lessons over and over again and reincarnating and doing it over and over and over and over and over again. You can end some of this karma and face some of your challenges and face the stress and face the drama and face the world and use the tools that you already have. There's only so much healing, so much studying, so much, and then it's time to live. And you will make mistakes. You can avoid it. You can avoid the mistakes. They're not really mistakes, they're lessons. And stop trying to be perfect. Just focus on your experience. Focus on some enjoyment and get back to your childlike innocence of, it's okay to go into something blind and not know what's going to happen and how the world's going to interact with you and how you're going to interact with the world. You will learn as you go along. Let go. That's it. I feel like I can talk for 15 more minutes, but I feel like that suffices and just pretty much sums up what I'm seeing here in this reading. And again, I can relate to you. I love you guys. And please join me on Patreon this month. For November, I will be sending out Blue Lotus Solves and Blue Lotus, well, 12th house. I'm making the solve for 12th house. And I'm making it with the base of a Blue Lotus flower. And it's going to be a solve that you can put on like your third eye and on the bottom of your toes where your pineal gland is. And I will also send out for the member tier, you'll get like the herbal blend that you can use as a tea and soak it, or you will be able to smoke it. All right. Join me on Instagram at TangleFairy11 and go to my website, aofthedon.com, for readings and other services. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.